Hello everyone, welcome back. The fandom is in shock tonight. A rumor about RM's alleged daughter is tearing through the internet, and at the same time, a tense moment involving V and a director has everyone asking the same question: what on earth is going on behind the scenes? If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because what you're about to hear could rewrite the way we look at BTS forever. It all started in the middle of an otherwise quiet week. No scandals, no big announcements, just the usual calm before the next comeback storm. But out of nowhere, a strange headline broke through the silence. A headline claiming that RM, the most thoughtful and private member of the group, secretly had a daughter. Before the fandom could even take a breath, another clip began spreading, this time showing V in what looked like a tense exchange with a director on a live broadcast. Coincidence? Or two pieces of a much bigger story? Nobody remembers exactly when the rumor first appeared. Some say it popped up around 2:17 a.m. on a small niche forum only veteran fans even know about. Others suspect it was born from a mistranslated caption, an unverified screenshot, or someone's attempt at making a joke that spiraled into something explosive. Whatever the source, within hours, it was everywhere. Screenshots multiplied, TikTok edits flooded the feed, and hashtags soared into the trending page before anyone had the chance to fact-check a single word. Suddenly, everyone wasn't just asking whether the rumor was real, they were asking why it appeared now and who stood to gain from dropping such a bombshell. And with V's viral clip surfacing just 2 days later, the internet started connecting dots that may or may not even belong in the same picture. To understand the whirlwind, you have to understand who RM is to BTS and to the fandom. Kim Namjoon has always carried himself with a quiet, intellectual grace. He chooses his words carefully, protects his members fiercely, and has always spoken about the heavy responsibility of living life under a microscope. In one interview, he described fame as a magnifying glass, one that enlarges even the pieces of you the world was never meant to see. So when a headline suddenly claimed that something as personal as fatherhood had been exposed, fans reacted instantly. Confusion, panic, anger, and above all, a protective instinct stronger than ever. But things took an even stranger turn when a behind-the-scenes clip from a broadcasting station began circulating. It wasn't even supposed to be part of the live program. The cameras were still being tested, lighting wasn't finalized, and staff were whispering instructions. Yet somehow, that unfinished moment still made it on air. In the clip, V was sitting beside a director, leaning forward slightly like he was addressing something serious. "You can't show everything," he said quietly. "Some things aren't yours to reveal." The line lasted maybe a second, but the internet doesn't need more than that to start building theories. The director's subtle freeze, his brief glance toward the camera, it was enough to send speculation spiraling. Was V referring to a hidden schedule? A confidential project? Or was he subtly reacting to the rumor that was already blazing across social platforms? As the chaos intensified, fans turned into detectives. They compared timestamps, translated clips frame by frame into multiple languages, and traced the earliest posts that sparked the wildfire. And somewhere in the middle of all that searching, an older interview resurfaced, one where RM discussed privacy in the digital age and how modern society often blurs the line between truth and illusions. He warned that people tend to believe whatever spreads the fastest, not necessarily what is true. Those words suddenly felt prophetic. Meanwhile, fans attending a public event reported seeing RM looking unusually serious. No smiles for the cameras, no playful gestures, just a quiet, almost heavy expression. It could have been travel exhaustion or the weight of upcoming commitments. But to fans already on high alert, it felt connected, as if he was aware of the rumor spreading and was trying to remain composed under pressure. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than any official statement. Rumors have a way of growing their own legs. A single misunderstanding can evolve into a global headline. Scientists call it the butterfly effect. A tiny event on one side of the world can create a storm on the other. And that's exactly what seemed to be happening. A misinterpreted phrase here, a clipped video there, and suddenly millions were stuck in a tornado of confusion. So the question everyone wanted answered was, where did the spark actually come from? Some fans believe the entire rumor stemmed from a poetic comment RM made recently about the next generation, something easily misheard or mistranslated. Others blame a supposedly leaked document that wasn't even connected to the group but somehow got linked to their names by accident. There are also theories that someone deliberately timed the rumor to distract from important announcements the group was preparing to make. And through it all, the question that haunted the fandom remained, why did V's moment with the director feel so emotionally loaded? Before the storm could settle, the broadcasting station finally addressed the leaked clip. But instead of clarity, they released a single cold, vague sentence, miscommunication during pre-broadcast. That was it. No explanation. No context. No detail. And rather than calming anyone down, it made everything worse. Miscommunication about what? What exactly were the viewers not supposed to see? And why did V appear so firm in that brief moment that slipped through the cracks? The entire situation, RM's rumored daughter, V's tense comment, the station's cryptic statement, felt like multiple puzzle pieces scattered on the floor with no picture to follow. In times like this, the fandom is reminded of a broader truth. Stories on the internet spread fast, but they don't always spread accurately. And sometimes, the real story isn't the rumor itself, but the reaction it provokes. So what actually ties these events together? What really happened behind the scenes? And why did it feel like the calmest week suddenly turned into a mystery with global attention? The answers may be far less dramatic than the theories, but the impact has already been made. And it raises a much bigger question. If a single rumor could spread this quickly, how many stories have we believed without ever stopping to look deeper?